Ooh, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at lovely Nick Newbold Stadium as we get ready for some action in the Premiership North. It is always sunny here in Coventry. For right now, we have got the leaders of the Premiership North in the Manchester Titans and the home team in the bright orange making their entrance just over to our left. The Coventry Phoenix. Now, if you were lucky to be watching the live stream last year, you know that the Coventry Phoenix walked away with the victory over the Manchester Titans. Can they do it again? As one of these two teams is likely to be hosting the first round of the playoffs, whilst the other a likely trip to Shaftesbury Park in Bristol. It's always nice to be back at Nick Newbold Stadium. My name is Chris Tebber of Depth Chart Sports. And the luminescent orange takes the field. You could argue that these two teams have had a rivalry over the last few years as the top two teams in the Premiership North. The Coventry Phoenix are confident to overtake the Manchester Titans. The Coventry Phoenix are going to need to defeat them by at least 15. A 14-point game earlier in the season between these two sides. And if I am shouting, that's because of the music. That's not because, you know, I do understand. When it comes off, we'll of course get into it. Let's have a look to see who are going to be our referees for today's fixture to start everything off. In the white hat, just down there, you can see Pete Parsons, who has had a very, very busy schedule. Coming over from refereeing the Paris Musketeers versus Raiders Tyrol yesterday in Paris. And as a complete aside, what a game that was. What a game that was. Gutted for Raiders Tyrol, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point because we're locked in here in Coventry now. We're locked in here in Coventry now. But along with him, the umpire Mark Schofield, the down judge Henry Lawrence, the line judge Krista Halverson, and the back judge Ewan Patterson will be our referees crew for today. So we see the captains coming out here. All-time kit battle. All-time kit battle. So for Coventry, Olupana number 21. Junior Shadipo number 12. Nelson Charles Nwofo number 49 and the number 42. God willing, I've got one on my roster. Well, it's always questionable when you don't have a captain on your roster, but that's the situation we find ourselves in. That is the situation that we find ourselves in. It's back to be with you guys, to be honest. I was too busy talking over the thing. Right, thankfully Pete's here to tell us what's going on here. So Coventry will receive. We'll get to see their offence on first. You have to look at that first game. Offensive struggles between the pair of them. Between the pair of them. The music was throwing me off, I won't lie. The music was throwing me off. So here we are now, getting into it. The Premiership have had some good games live streamed. Yesterday, obviously, we've got to shout out the Bristol Aztecs. 69-2 victory over the Rushmore Knights yesterday. And in fact, we will be back with you. I'll be back with you next week. I can't wait. We'll keep plugging it all game long here. It's the undefeated London Blitz B versus the undefeated Oxford Saints next weekend, starting at 2 o'clock next Sunday. So the kick is away for the Titans. Sails over the head of 89 of the Coventry Phoenix. So simple start there, guys. Simple start. So Dan Royden just letting that go over his head there. And now the Coventry Phoenix are going to start on the 25-yard line. The QB for the Coventry Phoenix is going to be Adam Haidari out of the University of Loughborough. He's an exciting player. He displayed that at E5, so I can't wait to see how he does today. So, clap snap, going to be a handoff. 21 is met on the outside there for a TFL for the Manchester Titans. Olapon's going to lose a couple of yards there, exploding off the line are the Manchester Titans. We've seen an interesting number of games here at the newly renamed Nick Newbold Stadium. But they got some big old boys up in Manchester as we now face down a 2nd and 12. Can I fix it in time? No, I can't. So Haidari's going to look for 11 and just goes over his head. But a flag on the play here, and that may just be roughing the passer. And the Titans may have a free bit of yardage there. So I'm not going to move the chains yet here. Pete Parsons going to. Yep. So Pete's keeping us informed there, roughing the passer. David Annie there, number 97 of the Manchester Titans. Just getting Adam Haidari to the ground there. I think we were too focused on the ball, as you tend to be when you're doing American football games. And I will say, if anyone's wondering, this is another case of a Chris Tebbett production where I'm the cameraman, I'm the everything. But a fresh set of downs here for the Coventry Phoenix. Not how they like to get it, but you get it any way it comes. 94 in motion for the Phoenix. It's going to be a handoff. Olapon is going around that side again. He's going to be a lot better than his first attempt. Looks like it's going to be about 4 yards there for the running back of the Coventry Phoenix. I think it's rare to say sometimes in British American football that we've got bona fide rivalries. There's only a couple that I can really think of, and this is one of them. I think you can chuck another game happening today, Staffordshire versus Shropshire in there as well, but for different reasons. So I'm going to say 2nd and 6 now for the Coventry Phoenix. One outside. Haidari is going down. And a massive sack there for number 54 of the Manchester Titans. Again, I'm having a scroll here. Let's try and find you. Let's give shout outs. Shout outs where we can. If I can get it in time. So Joe Harlington there. Looking now at 3rd and 13 for the Coventry Phoenix. And just fires it too high, does Haidari. And that is going to bring up now a 4th down for the Coventry Phoenix. I mean, with the pressure there, that ball ending up on the sideline. And it's going. And so as you can hear, our stadium commentator today saying that it's going to be Luke Bird, I believe, for the Phoenix. Back to. Well, it certainly is. 2 men back to return for the Titans. That's going to be a very short punt, it looks like, and it's just going to bounce at the Coventry sideline. And that is going to give the Manchester Titans starting field position inside the Coventry half. So the Titans currently in first place in the division. Looks to be, you know, if you're asking people, it looks like when it comes to the Brit Bowl, that it's going to be a rematch of the last 3, I believe, semi-finals. Josh Mills in at QB for the Titans. 81 for them, making the move round the back. It's going to be a handoff. Now to the left-hand side, there's certainly some space, and blasted out of bounds, but that is going to be enough for a Manchester Titans first down. I mean, sometimes it's as simple as that. One play, first down. So now on the 29-yard line of the Coventry Phoenix. Straight to Mills. RPO out to number 1 on the left-hand side. And that is going to be a good gain. Looks to be a gain of 8 on the play. So the Titans moving with some pace now. For a fresh set of downs. Looking back of the end zone and just out of reach. That wasn't a first down, my mistake. Trying to do too many things at once. So looking for Matthew Wilson there. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Third down, 3rd and 3 for the Titans. And just can't find number 7, Cam Mills. And it's going to bring up a Manchester Titans 4th and 3. Fourth and 3 here, and with that change of personnel, it does look like the kicking unit for the Manchester Titans is due to take the field. Alex Lenkowski, number 17, to try and give the Manchester Titans first blood in this Premiership grudge match. Kick is up. And it is good. There we go. So 3-0 the score. Neither team coming away with a touchdown on their opening possession. Ben Harris. He's at Bombers, Lincolnshire. Yeah. A couple of years ago. Harris. Sorry, that was Joe Walker, just asking me some questions. Happy to, hopefully Ben Harris isn't in trouble. Right, Lenkowski here to kick it away for the Titans. They are up by 3. Let's see what the Coventry Phoenix can do on their second exchange here. Only first down, coming by way of penalty. This one looks like it may set. Oh no, it's going to go for another touchback. Right. There we go. You know, both of these Prem North teams are well aware right now that there's not been a representative in the North for the Premiership, for the Brit Bowl, for the last 2 seasons, the last 2 trips for a Northern team. Worthy Manchester Titans, both of them successful. Both of them successful. That is the key part here. Coventry would love to get back to Brit Bowl contention. You could argue that it'd be interesting to see here. Right, hand of 21 up the middle and just gored there by the Titans. You know, if you're going to get maybe a yard there, maybe just a yard. If you're being pleasant. My scoring thing is going through a bit of a nightmare. I can see it's not updating my down and distance. Let's try again. 2nd and 9. It's not moving off first anyway. A better run this time, probably the best run so far today for the Phoenix. There we go. There we go, sorry about that. So right, 3rd now. And I'm going to say 2 here for the Coventry Phoenix. Daniel Poller. Here's an inner running back. Trips to the short side of the field for the Coventry Phoenix. They're bringing the pressure. Adams looking for it, and what a grab! What a fantastic grab! Absolutely sensational. Josh Watson is going to be the recipient of definitely the biggest play so far today. No, I mean, let's be real, could basically flipping the entire field there. Oluwaseun bringing it in, and now the Coventry Phoenix are going to have a fresh set of downs on the 23-yard line of the Manchester Titans. Let's get that back up to 10. 1st and 10. There you go. So once again, Hadiri's scrambling, tries to dump it off. And it looks like we're going to have another flag there thrown. And that is not what you want to see if you're a Coventry Phoenix player. Adam Hadiri down. Starting to get up, holding the back of his head, precisely the opposite of what you want to see here. We do hope that he is okay. Right, let's go to Pete here. Pete's having a long old chat here with one of the coaches. So Adams, yeah, roughing the passer again here. So that is going to give the Coventry Phoenix great field position as they are in scoring position. Critic Bomber, number 13, now in at quarterback to replace Adam Hadiri, who's does look to be okay, just getting a drink of water. We probably can expect to see him back in here, number 97 for the Titans. So flips it up, wow, what a touchdown! What a touchdown! Chris Bomber to Oluwaseun, and the Coventry Phoenix take the lead in a spectacular turn of events. So just like that, the Coventry Phoenix go out on top here as Luke Bird tries to make it 7-3. Kick is up, kick is good, mind your cars. I mean, if we just talk about it, when you're putting in your backup QB after your first QB gets injured, even if it's just for a play, you're expecting a run. You're expecting the run there. I certainly was not expecting a play like that. So Chris Bomber's got to be happy with himself. So Luke Bird's going to kick it away for the currently leading Coventry Phoenix. And I imagine David Annie over on that Manchester Titans sideline is not feeling too great about that, as that roughing the passer penalty immediately leading to the Phoenix taking the score. And that's the second roughing the passer penalty that we've seen on Annie today. Bird kicks it away, it's sailing, and it's going to be caught there. And speed up the middle, but runs right in there. Great tackle there, number 41 for the, so Dan Schofield is going to have his jersey not torn off his pads, but off his pads there with a big hit. Always good when you see a Knox Gold helmet floating around. Bissariu, number 34. Oh no, he's lining up at receiver by the looks of things on the far right. Trips on the left hand side here for the Manchester Titans. One high for the Phoenix. Mills gets it out to the right hand side, but just can't find his man. Just a bit too towards the sideline there. So 2nd and 10 it. So 2nd and 10 here for the Titans. Fakes check, goes to Bissariu. Moves to the right hand side there, but 49 of the Phoenix there to swallow it up. Charles Dwofu there on the tackle, bringing this now to a 3rd. And by my eye, I'm going to say 7 here for the Manchester Titans. A lot of meat on that line there. A little bit of movement there from the Phoenix line. Gets it out to Bissariu, and he is going to barely have a Manchester Titans first down. And I mean just barely getting there, skipping over the line. And the Manchester Titans are going to take over with just 1 yard before they penetrate the Coventry Phoenix side of the field. Bang in the middle here, so you can see that I'm slightly off centre, but I want you to sit down. Get a grip of yourselves. Unbelievable stuff. Right, number 1 in motion for the Titans. Coming across. Mills is looking. Gets out to the screen. And breaks through. And that is going to be enough for another Manchester Titans first down. And I mean, the momentum for the Titans is, I'd argue, slightly higher than that of the Coventry Phoenix. And if you hear any moments of silence, that is me looking through the roster. Bradley Temple on that first down by the Manchester Titans. Around the outside, Mills is looking for a big ball. And that is picked off. Is that picked off? And it is! What a sensational! That hit with such force. And Josh Ogbonna there with the interception for the Coventry Phoenix. I mean, let's be real right now. It's sort of going all Coventry's way. As it looks like he gets to sign the whiteboard that he's managed to get a takeaway here. Although the Coventry Phoenix will now be starting on their own 13-yard line. Still in the first quarter here. Adam Hideri's back in for the Coventry Phoenix as well. He's looking to throw it here. He steps up in the pocket and grabbed quite high. You can see there that, or at least hear from over in the stands here, potentially calling for a face mask. But no, it's not going to be there. And it's even going to be a loss on the play there for the Coventry Phoenix. You can see that, or I'm sure it's actually just off screen. The referees, sorry, some of the coaches there are unhappy with the call, and it looks like the Coventry Phoenix are going to use their first timeout today. To be fair, let's be real, this is the Premiership for a reason. This is the Premiership for a reason, both of these teams. Putting on a display here, the Manchester Titans offense, I think, slightly ticking with a bit more continuity, so to say. As the Coventry Phoenix, that massive bomb play, Oluwaseun bringing it in, but then the defense making some critical errors. In terms of giving the Coventry Phoenix some yards, 2nd and 11 now for the hometown Coventry Phoenix. And there he once again looking for it. And just in and out of the hands. Just slightly too high. For Aaron Jones. No, not that one. Not that one. Be nice if it was, but you know, we move. Third and 11 now. Third and 11 now for the Phoenix. They're on their own 12. And a snap that just Hideri barely gets it away, has to throw it away before he's pushed out of bounds. You can see Adam Hideri trying to call traffic there, trying to get one of his receivers down the line to make it a better throw for hopefully a first down, but at least some breathing room now as Luke Bird is going to be setting up shop. Let's see here with his heels. Actually, his heel now inside the Coventry Phoenix end zone. We saw a safety yesterday between Rushmore and Bristol, and it's going to be dropped here. And the Manchester Titans are going to take over on the 1. after a second wayward snap in a row for the Coventry Phoenix. And I mean, as it goes, you've not given up a safety, but the Manchester Titans are now in prime position to take the lead. And I mean, it's a disaster when it happens, but you could argue that you could potentially be trying to take the safety here. 12 in, fullback, but the Coventry Phoenix get a great stop. It doesn't give me the option for first and goal, so I'm just going to first 12, but a great stop there. But the Titans are going to have a couple of goes here from the 1 yard line. That may even has actually put them back, so it's going to be second and goal from the 2. The Phoenix having to get fired up here. Trying to find a call here. Oh. Well, it was a touchdown. I'm unsure if you saw it there, but Josh Mills runs it in for a Manchester Titans score. Don't know what to say. Don't know what. So Lankowski 2. Kick it through. And up and through, so the Titans take the lead, 10-0. I tell you what, you don't get these sort of problems on a Manchester Titans live stream. Big up Stu, big up Sam Bloomfield. But a touchdown. Thankfully, it wasn't an absolute screamer. Thankfully, thankfully it wasn't an absolute screamer. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's get back to the football. Let's pretend that never happened, eh? Let's simply pretend that. I'm probably getting roasted in the group chat now. I'm gonna go and check the group chat. Am I getting roasted? Not yet. That's good. I'm happy. I don't want to check the live chat after that, if I'm completely honest, as it goes. There's no football yet. There's no football yet, but I can keep laughing about it. Secretly crying. So Lankowski to boot it away. This time it's going to look to be a little bit shorter. It's going to be returned here. Certainly found a good seam there. Looks to get it down towards the 36-yard line. So the Phoenix now once again behind the 8 ball. There's nothing worse when bad snaps are the reason why. Whether you're the long snapper. Stu's watching. See, but that's fine, but like people can't walk in front of your cameras. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Right, first and 10 for the Phoenix, and he's going to try and get it out there. Great vert. Absolute great vert there. I believe that was. I think that was Oluwaseun again. My brain's thinking it was 10 again. Do I need glasses? That is the question. So it's 2nd and 6. Does say second. Oh, that's the first. Right. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the quarter. Right. Once again. There he scrambles, fires it out there. Bit risky, but what a grab there for a Coventry Phoenix first down. I tell you what, that was looking slightly questionable. James Schofield bringing it in, and now the Coventry Phoenix are a yard into Manchester Titans territory. It's like throwing it up into the sky there, because there was a lot of blue in front of it, but Schofield managed to bring it down 49-yard line of the Manchester Titans. Trips on the right-hand side here. Every corner out the back. Once again, looking through the air here. Looking for a bomb here. Oluwasene's out in front. I would argue slightly underthrown there. There was certainly some space for Oluwasene to bring in another absolute screamer. So it's second now and 10 for the Phoenix. Again, I'm very impressed with the air attack here of the Coventry Phoenix. There's going to be a handoff this time. Bouncing to the left-hand side, cutting through and spinning for a great bit of movement. And that is going to be not quite enough by the looks of things for a Coventry Phoenix. First down. It's days like this where on the smaller setup I wish we had replay. But on the smaller setup, we just simply don't. But don't worry, this won't be the setup for long. Bowler Poller, number 21. Getting the juice. Getting the juice. Is that 4th and 1? Am I being thick? This is where I get to, as we do have a Manchester Titans player down, get to extend upon you the virtues of next week, ladies and gentlemen, because we will be back with you with another live stream. Not here at Nick Newbold Stadium, but no, at Tisley Park in Oxford. The battle of the undefeated teams in the Central, the Oxford Saints versus the London Blitzby. They're lining back up here. It's David Annie is the injured player for the Manchester Titans. He does walk off under his own power. No, it's 3rd and 1. I was right. Always right. It's 3rd and 1 here for the Phoenix. And it's going to be a handoff. Olapona is just going to jump forward for a first down and a few yards more. And that is going to be the end now of the first quarter. This is going to... 1st and 10. So I get to go back to spouting it. Yeah, the Oxford Saints obviously had a fantastic rebuild. If you would have said to someone a few years ago that they would be mercy clocking the Hertfordshire Cheetahs, they tell you you were a liar. They would tell you you were a liar. Taking on the London Blitzby, who were, they were my pick to win the Central. And I'll be bringing you that 2 p.m. next Sunday. Obviously, you know me, I'm a uni ball man, so I'm interested to see how Loughborough do this year. And obviously, Bruno joining a bit of a high snap here. Gets it out. And Oliver Watson's manages to break some tackles, steps out of bounds, but we've got a flag on the play. I mean, that man is a star player. So let's see. Pete Parsons, our white hat referee today. But it looks like Phoenix are going back holding on the Coventry Phoenix. So number 18, who has been money for Coventry. And the ref's just getting so it looks like first and 11. So it's going to be a run play. Oh, great moves trying to get around. One great move, but not enough, and it's going to be a TFL. And I've just moved it. Why won't it? That's so much better. Oh my God. There we go. Right, second and like 13 there, I'll say. Looking for a pass again here. That pocket's collapsing. And a huge sack. That ball is out. And it is going the other way. And brought down there. But the Coventry Phoenix are going to take over. They're going to take over in their own side of the field. There's a big man running, which means I'm desperate now to find you the name of number 94 of the Manchester Titans. Oh, it's Cade making it. Love Cade. Good on him. Good on him. Does it? As it goes. Good on him. Oh, it's been a great game so far. So run up the middle there, being able to break through his Bissariu enough to turn what was looking a bit tackle for loss, to a gain of 3. Here we go, second and 7 now for the Manchester Titans. So Mills is looking to the right hand side, looking for a ball. Just cannot find his man over on the right hand side. So third down now for the Manchester Titans. So third and 7 for the Titans. Two receivers either side here. Bissariu swapping over on Mills' backside here. Mills drops back, fires into the middle, wide open. And just like that, the Manchester Titans take Another touchdown, put it on the board, 7-16, but Bradley Temple having the speed, no orange around him. No orange around him at all. Ledenkowski to try and dent someone's car. In fact, where's my car? In fact, I think my car's in the danger zone. Almost blocked, but up. Thankfully, I think between Ledenkowski and Bird, I think they've got enough leg power that they're going to be able to clear my car, which is nice. But if I have a Riddell Duke shaped hole in my windscreen, I'm going to be furious. Come on, Ian. No, so a fumble. Right, let's be completely honest here. Let's be completely honest. Both of those Manchester Titans touchdowns have come from mistakes from the Coventry Phoenix. Obviously a bad snap setting the Titans up at the 1 yard line. And a fumble from Haidari, giving the Manchester Titans enough scope here. It's sort of the classic adage here. Look at the hang time on that. Look at the hang time on that. Breaking through here. Keeps on going. And another fantastic return here for the Coventry Phoenix. And James Schofield setting them up nicely here on the 46 yard line of the Titans. I mean, it's a classic adage, isn't it, in football, that the team that makes the least amount of mistakes normally wins. And I think right now, well, let's be real, you can say that is the case. So ignore that down and distance for me, just for a moment. So there he's looking. That pocket's there, but 91 has broken through. And there he's on the move, tries to scramble, but just floored. And I mean, great evasion for the time being, but that is going to set the Coventry Phoenix back after a great return. So 2nd and 20 now for the Phoenix. Referee's having a conflab here. What's Pete saying here? So Manchester taking their first timeout. The 2nd and 20 now. I mean, it's great for the Phoenix to have, you know, that pocket space, but just Adam just couldn't really find anything that he liked enough to take the risk here. But 2nd and 20 now for the Coventry Phoenix. And so, once again looking through the air here, steps up in the pocket, turned around and floored to the ground again. And it's going from bad to worse for the Coventry Phoenix. Again, starting off with great field position on their own 46-yard line. So now third from their own 32. Something we've seen Harry drop a massive bomb. Another high snap here, just gets it away to Oluwaseun. He's going to give them some breathing room, but not enough. I mean, an offensive drive that the Coventry Phoenix are going to want to forget. So the Coventry Phoenix are going to use another one of their timeouts here. Actually, I think that's 4th and 17, but you know, we move. Right. So that's T.O. Is that T.O. Benjamin? I'm trying to see what his second number is back to return. I don't think it is. Back to return. Better snap this time. Looking for the bottom right hand corner. 88 for the Titans. Catches it bang on the 30. Sam Wilson. No, not even. 31. Gained an extra yard there. So once again, it seems that the Manchester Titans are not a team that you are going to be able to put anything past mistakes wise. Let's be honest. That should go without saying. This is the Premiership. And it's been mistakes for Coventry that's got them. Looks like Mills was a bit surprised by that ball. Gets it out to Wilson and ripped down to the ground. That is going to result in a gain of 1. So it's 2nd and 9 here for the Titans. Mills rolls, looks out. Can't find his man on the left-hand side. 3rd and 9. Looking for Matthew Wilson, number 81. It's not even 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 11. Coventry need a massive stop here. Mills is scrambling close, but finds a man in the middle, and he's going to have first down and a whole lot more. But 42 of the Phoenix rips him to the ground before any more damage can be done. And I mean, so close there for the Coventry Phoenix to be able to get some much needed momentum for them after that offensive drive. Sam Penfold. I think everyone up and down the country knows you do not want the ball in Sam Penfold's hands unless you're wearing a lovely blue jersey. Just fires out in front of number 1. And floored to the ground there. So 2nd and 10, if it will let me do it. There we go. Mills has got it. Fires it out to the left-hand side. And that is going to be a great gain for the Titans. But that's going to be at least getting it to a 3rd and 7, it certainly is. No, 3rd and 3, 7-yard gain, even. Even, guys. I've not done this in a while, guys, hang on. Lock in. I say I've not done it in a while, that's not true at all. I did it about 3 weeks ago. So 3rd and 3 here for the Coventry Phoenix. Trips on the right-hand side, Bissari on the right-hand side of Mills. Oh, trying to jump there immediately. A fresh set of downs there for the Manchester Titans. The Coventry Phoenix are trying to point there, but hey. Head coach in the Warwick Wolves, Jeff Wilson, sees a full start. Who jumped the coach? Who jumped? What number jumped for? God. But it's not going to result in that. But it's going to be a fresh set of downs here for the Manchester Titans. The same formation again here. Mills rolls out to the right hand side. He sees orange jerseys around him. Gets to the Penfold, who spins, and that spin is going to get them. I think at least it's only going to be a gain of 3 on the play there. I thought that spin would be able to get him a little bit more. So Penfold on the move. Mills is looking deep, steps up, great evasion there, throws it up there, and what a spectacular grab. They've been all over the place here for the Titans today. Touchdown Manchester. I mean, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. It looks as Mills is being pursued and just pops it up. I'm trying to find a 15 on my sheet.
Watch me car!
Kicks up. Kick is good. So Christian Dean is going to be the receiver catching that one for Manchester. Now it begs the question here, can the Coventry Phoenix find some momentum? On the offense to be able to get this 24 24-0 is the score. There we go. Sorry, 24-7. But I mean, this is not going the way that the Coventry Phoenix hoped for. But just spectacular from them. So Lelenkowski boots it away, great spin. And bobbled again. I think he does manage to get hands on that. 2 bobbles, very, very, very lucky there for the Coventry Phoenix. A much needed round of offensive momentum and continuity is needed here for the Coventry Phoenix. So here we go. Can they get it done here? It's going to be a run up the middle. Good amount of yardage gain there, great amount of yardage gain there. Looks like it's going to be 9 on the play. Second and 1 here. Let's try and find him. Right, second and 1 here for the Phoenix. There's going to be a run, but swallowed up there. The initial bounce looked good, and that looks to be a loss of a couple there for the Coventry Phoenix. But I mean, Coventry, I mean, this goes without saying, they need something here. Again, I've commentating X amount of games over these past however many years. You know, 3 scores is the marker for me for when it's really, really hard to get back from. So another run here, cutting through. That is going to be enough for a Coventry first down. Just swallowed up their blue jerseys, crowding. I believe that is Aaron Jones. Number 11, I believe, was the running back. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. So on their own 45 are the Phoenix. Only 4 in motion. Goes to 14. Gets around the side once. Going to be very little gain, if at all, there for Sean Hanlon. It's just going to be a single yard on the play there. Coventry need to move with some pace now. As you see, 2-0. I'll tell you what, as a senior ball game, as they got 15-minute quarters, this one's actually moving quite quickly as it goes. Or maybe I'm just enjoying myself. Probably both. Probably both. 2nd and 9 here for the Phoenix. They've got 1 timeout remaining, I believe. Again, a bit of a wayward snap there. But managing to get in his hands here is Hanlon. And Hanlon looks to have another first down. Let's see where they're gonna mark this. It's gonna be a third and 1 here now for the Coventry Phoenix. But they are inside of Manchester Titans territory. So, not going to be hand. There he throws it out there for Ola Watson. No, it's not even Ola Watson. Well, that is Aaron Jones, who he tries for. The 4th and 1 now for the Phoenix. Doesn't look like they're going to be changing up the personnel. I believe right now the Manchester Titans have got 2 timeouts remaining. So 4th and 1 now for the Phoenix. Timeout called by Coventry, and I believe that is their last. So didn't like that by the looks of things. Yeah, yep, there you go. Pete doing the old blow the truck's horn. So having a good chat here. I mean, very, very key here for the Coventry Phoenix, because I mean, even if they aren't able to score any points here, they want to remove the option for the Manchester Titans offense to come back on the field. And I mean, Lelenkowski has got a leg. He has got a leg. And there is very little breeze today here in beautiful, always sunny, tropical Coventry. So big money, stressful play here for the Phoenix. They need just a yard, and they got no timeouts available. And every drops back, throws it, and that is not going to be able to get to Aaron Jones. And now the Manchester Titans are going to take over with 2 timeouts remaining. The Titans looking to put some more points on the board at the very least. I think 1 more touchdown here. I mean, that's going to be a very somber Coventry locker room, changing room, whatever you want to call it, at half time, if that is the case. So 2 timeouts remaining. Mills rolls out to the right hand side. The in pursuit, but throws an absolute bomb, and it's picked off. And I mean, you might as well take a shot. And the Manchester Titans do, but they live to regret it. Dan Schofield bringing it in for Coventry. They're going to get the ball back. They got no timeouts remaining, but they're going to be on their own 19-yard line. The second interception on the day for the Coventry Phoenix. But with no timeouts here, Coventry are going to need some heat. They're going to need at least a replication of that fantastic Ola Watson play in the first quarter. Let's see what they can do. And he throws it out quickly, and it's picked off by the Manchester Titans, and it's going to be a pick six. Disaster for the Coventry Phoenix. Disaster. An absolutely nuts play there. And that is definitely going to be sending the Coventry Phoenix into the changing rooms, bemused, to say a better word. I don't think I can. Lelenkowski to try and hit someone's car again. Almost blocked again. And 31-7 is the score. Interceptions traded there, but one to the house. And the Titans now 31-7 over the Coventry Phoenix. And something that I don't think the Phoenix are going to want to think about right now is that the Manchester Titans get the ball after the half. I mean, the jerseys might be bright for the Phoenix, but the smiles are non-existent right now. Lelenkowski to boot it away. I do ponder how long is left here in this first quarter. Catch a little bit of the wind there, bounces. Great grab, looking for some space. Maybe it's a little bit of... Oh, I thought there was a chance for a little bit of extras there. Not something you want to give away. Unfortunately, normally I'm like down on the sidelines this, so I could just ask a referee. Whereas now I just have to ponder in a magic orb. So here we go now, on their own, 28-yard line for Coventry. They need 0 mistakes in. It's going to be a fake handoff. Screen to the outside. Here it is, picked off again, and it's going for a pick six again. Disaster! Disaster in Coventry. Number 13, again for the Titans. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster for the Coventry Phoenix. It couldn't, this may be hyperbole, it couldn't get any worse for the Coventry Phoenix at this point. It could not get any worse. Two pick sixes. The plays similar. Lelenkowski once again. No, the stream's not buffering. No, it's not lagging. That just happened again. Lelenkowski to kick it through. And it is no good. But in a blink of an eye, and in the blink of an eye, the Manchester Titans are up 30 points on the Coventry Phoenix. And once again, I'll reiterate it again. These last 2 minutes inside this 2-minute warning have been something else. They've been something else for the Coventry Phoenix. And once again, the Manchester Titans are set to receive the ball once these guys get out of half time. I'm going to say it's 38. So FJ there. Sam Bloomfield giving me the shout out. Good on you, Sam. There was so much going on there that I didn't even shout out FJ. A former Lancashire Ram, of course. Getting that there. And you can see that the Manchester Titans are setting up. No, you can't be trying this, can you? You can't be trying this. They've still got 2 timeouts remaining. Oh, I thought they were trying for an onside. They're just a nice chip. Get it still inside there, bobbled and fallen upon there. And a big hit, nothing yellow's coming on here. But you can tell that these Coventry Phoenix, they're annoyed. And to be fair, I think that they should be. To be fair, I'm wearing, not that anyone cares in this moment, but I am wearing my Division 1 t-shirt, my Division 1 Championship game t-shirt, which is genuinely one of my favourite t-shirts to commemorate the Bournemouth Bobcats versus the Lancashire Rams game. You can get, genuinely, we're not sponsored by Football America, but this shirt goes hard and you can't tell me that it doesn't. I love this shirt. That was my favourite game. Unbelievable stuff here. So Haderi not in now for the Coventry Phoenix. Gets it out to Aaron Jones. I'm just trying to run the clock out here. Critic Bomber, the QB in, and just for argument's sake, so that is going to be the end of the first half here. And Critic Bomber back on the field for that play. Interesting to see if he is going to be the QB going forward for the Coventry Phoenix. And just to note, he is the QB that has thrown Coventry's only touchdown of the day. What a stressful, disheartening 2-minute warning that was for the Coventry Phoenix. They are down 30 points to the Manchester Titans. The Manchester Titans right now are clear to be the #1 spot in the Premiership North. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will catch you in just a little bit. Right now, Manchester 38, Coventry 7. Right, lock back in, everyone. Lock back in here. We're back here in the Prem North. And the question now becomes, can the Coventry Phoenix bounce back from 2 pick sixes from FJ of the Manchester Titans inside that 2-minute warning? For those just coming in, hello everyone, my name is Chris Tebert of Depth Chart Sports. And this game has been unexpected, with the Manchester Titans taking a 38-7 lead. The Phoenix to kick it away, and they are going to do a big boot here, and it's going to settle. Penfold gets floored. And in an unexpected twist here, guys, I didn't see this one particularly coming. I really thought coming into this game I would not get to mention the words running clock. But here we are. And this is where Simon over at the Caesars is telling me right now that in the Prem North as well, it is currently at the end of Q3, the Caesars 21, the Merseyside Nighthawks 9. So Mills is looking for Penfold, but just throws it behind him. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Manchester Titans. I mean, definitely continuity-wise on the offense, the Manchester Titans have been a lot more crisp, a lot fresher, with just one roughing the passer call, getting the Caesars in field position to score their first and only touchdown of the day. Mills is looking for one deep right. There's some space and a great grab and some more. And I mean, what a flip of the field that is for the Manchester Titans. They are going to be down in Coventry Phoenix territory. And number 81 of the Titans. Let me look through my list here. Again, the problem is it's breakfast now, but oh, they're going quickly. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mills having a chat. Matthew Wilson, number 81 there, bringing it in. First down for the Titans. Trips on the right hand side. Too high here for the Phoenix. And fakes the toss and runs, and it's going to be. Let's see if there's going to be any loss on that play. Nope, doesn't look that way. So a loss of down, no loss of yards. So 2nd and 10 here for the Titans. It's 2nd and 10, Penfield on the move. Gets it out to him on the left-hand side. With a head of steam here is Sam Penfold, and blasted out of bounds. And I think that is going to be enough for a first down. There's not going to be a whole lot in it for the Manchester Titans. But they're going to keep the train a-rolling as they look to put it out in front. Another touchdown for the Titans here is going to shorten the day up for Coventry. Okay, Simon. Mills gets it out. Another completion there. I believe that's Brad Temple for the Titans. Mills is looking now, looking for a bomb. He's caught it, but that is not going to be in bounds. No. That is going to be out of bounds there. I mean, don't get me wrong, a spectacular grab, but definitely out of bounds. Definitely out of bounds. So 3rd down and 2 now for the Titans. Right, 3rd down and 2. Bissariu at the side of Mills. Temple in motion. Goes to Bissariu. Cuts through, and the Coventry Phoenix get a big tackle for loss. And now looks like the kicking unit for the Manchester Titans. He's coming on the field. Lelenkowski to try and kick it through here. We're going to have to widen it up. We're going to have to widen it up lots. That's too much. I'll just track the ball. I will simply just track the ball. Kick is up. And the kick is good. No good. I always wonder what I see. So on the right, so a big stop there for the Coventry Phoenix. Right, I'm terrible. I really thought that was through. What am I talking about? So it's going to be Chris Ogboma that is going to be leading the Coventry Phoenix out here at quarterback. He is going to be the QB, sorry. No, sorry, let me just have a drink. Who managed to connect with Olorsin for the first and only Coventry touchdown of the day. So let's see if he can add some more to that stat sheet. Bit of a low snap, but Coventry making a good run of it there. They're going to have a nice chunk of old positive yardage. So going to be a gain of 6 on the play there for the Coventry Phoenix. I mean, I think maybe one of the biggest things that Coventry gained with that stop, obviously not allowing the Manchester Titans to put any more points on the board, but stopping that running clock. If they want any chance of getting back into this game, they're going to need to prevent points and keep that clock on their side. Another low snap there, but it's going to be enough for a first down regardless. So we saw just how much the Coventry Phoenix relied through the air in that first quarter, first half, I'd say is fair. Much better snap there. Taking the time there to go through, and the Coventry Phoenix, they're marching their way down the field. Bamio Upona getting another great run in here. There's nothing to be said. It is the Coventry Phoenix. The Coventry Phoenix are marching their way down the field, so they're going to be on their own 48. Oh, they hit. Oh. Second and 2. This is 2nd and 2, not 1st and 2. For anyone just watching, the bomber throws it out there, but just towards the sideline. But this is a real test of the determination of the Coventry Phoenix and the ability to inspire here, because you're down by 31. But you're making inroads here. Give me another handoff. It's going to be enough for a Coventry first down and a bit more. They just keep on ticking. And the Phoenix just going through their running backs here. Coming again, number 21 is in. And now it's going to be Sean Hanlon in a running back. Fresh set of downs now inside of Manchester territory. Hanlon shifting over. The Titans think it's a counter. And Hanlon just gets destroyed there for, oh gosh, it's going to be 7 now. Looks like it's going to be a second down and 17 now for the Phoenix. It's going to be a disheartening loss here, but I think the Phoenix are going to be able to get some more points on the board. They're certainly going to want to, but the team in blue are going to want to smother the Phoenix. Second and 17 now. Gonna have to use Bomber's arm here. He gets it out, and Ola Watson grabs it. That's going to be a gain of about 8. Oh, more than 8. That's going to be a gain of maybe 11. Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 11 on the play. Not quite. Not quite 3rd and nothing, but definitely making the job easier. But Bomber and Oluwaseun have got a great connection so far today in the few passes that Chris Bomber has actually thrown. Oh, again, looks like he may be receiving that snap with a bit too much. Looks like that ball is out. And Coventry are going to want to have it. I'm sort of waiting for a cheer here from the Manchester sideline to dictate. That is going to be for the Coventry Phoenix. It's going to have some yards gained on the play. Not really how you like it. But Luke Bird, number 57, is going out for the Phoenix. So 4th and 4 here for Coventry. 4th and 4 for Coventry. But I think there's a first full drive there for Chris Bomber. Happy with it. I mean, it does look as though, at least to my eye, that he's not receiving the snaps fully. So Luke Bird's got it. A lot of blue in his face. Going to kick it out. Maybe at the 22-yard line. It looks to be the handling of the snaps there for Igboma there is not great. It looks like he's on the verge. It looks like he's on the verge of dropping him. I won't lie. So 1st and 10 here. Coventry back on. Wilson, Penfold and Temple on the trip to the right-hand side for the Manchester Titans. Gonna have it. Oh, no. Gets it out. I believe that is Wilson who's got it. He keeps fighting. And I mean, there's nothing else to say but impressive. But the Manchester Titans want a bit more there. I don't think there's anything to it, but But impressive that with a sea of orange jerseys managing to stay upright. So just a quick one out. Bitteray's got it, bounces up and down. Oh, and I tell you what, the referees there, obviously when it comes to a screenplay, they've got to be very careful. But Pete Parsons is quick to say that was a forward pass, because that would have been something that would have ignited, I think, the Coventry sideline. So third and 5 now for the Manchester Titans. The defence chance come in loud. Mills is looking for a heater. Flag on the play, and I think that may be for roughing the passer. As you see Mills on the ground here, but I'm just going to take a stab in the dark at that. I don't know that for certain. I just see a QB on the ground. Looks like Mills may have some cramp. Get the man some pickle juice or a banana, or both. Mix them together. Make them. Right. Again, Pete Parsons yesterday at Paris versus Tyrol for the European Football Alliance. So he's had a busy weekend floating around. I wonder what he prefers, Paris or Coventry. I know what I prefer. Get me to Nick Newbold every day of the week. So I think that might be on the Titans with how. No flag on the play. No flag on the play. And once again, the Coventry Phoenix defence is going to keep the Titans off the board. So Lelenkowski to kick. James Schofield back to return. The Manchester Titans missing a few key players, missing some players on special teams there. The Britball Classic. The Britball Classic, everyone loves it. 4th and 5 for the Titans. Lelenkowski's got it. Very close there. Schofield's going to settle underneath it. He's going to take it to the right hand side here. But a big tackle there. 2 guys in, and we may have got a Titan banged up on the tackle. That was not a great. I can see why. I put it like that. That was a big hit. Two Titans converging on Schofield, James Schofield, because we've got a couple of Schofields. James Schofield. But now from the 40-yard line, the Coventry's own 40-yard line, so I think it was 36 for the Titans. He's back up on his feet. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Fresh set of downs here for the Phoenix. It's going to be a handoff to Hanlon. Hanlon's going to try and come around the outside. He's going to just be able to dive forward there for a potential gain of 1, but it's not, you know, I wouldn't stake my house on it, do you know what I mean? No, so it is going to be a gain of 1 on the play. Right. Oh. 2nd and 9 even. So Bowman's looking. Fires over the middle. Oh my lord, that could have been that was a damaging collision. But it looks as though both the receiver and the defender are happy there. But you can see there that Bowman trying to put it a little high there. It's 3rd and 9 here for the Phoenix. And we may potentially be back with you for some more Coventry games this season. But it depends if I can get from Leeds to Coventry. I've got a pen do. Unbelievable stuff. Igboma's looking, he finds his man. Oh! That's not going to be enough for a first down, but Max Ludgate bringing the boom. Bringing the boom. So 4th and 2. And the Coventry Phoenix don't elect to bring their punt unit on. Igboma's going back out there. I heard shouts of punt, but it wasn't a beat. Coventry going quick now, or slightly quick. Moving Hanlon to the other side. Igboma's got it. Hanlon's got it. Hanlon is going to have the first down. Hanlon is going to have a Coventry Phoenix first down. It feels like a real change of attitude here for the Coventry Phoenix here. They're moving. They're being a bit more traditional, I'd say. But 1st and 10 here. They're inside of Titans territory. Igboma's got it. Looking to the right hand side. They're a bit too high. Bit too high for Aaron Jones. 2nd and 10 here for the Phoenix. It's going to be interesting. I know we're in June and we're talking about the playoffs. Well, I am right now. That's how I've done it. I've switched topics. It's going to be interesting to see here because with this dominant of a win here, you expect the Titans to be hosting. Likely to be the Blitz. And do you know what's interesting? Apparently, history-wise, the Titans and the Blitz have never actually played each other, which I think is really interesting, which is why I want to see it. In any capacity. Sorry, I want to see it in any capacity. So, Hanlon's got it on the left-hand side. Hanlon, I tell you what, Hanlon is putting in a bit of a shift here in the second half. It's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play there, so 3rd and 7 we're going to say for the Phoenix at this point. Nah, I'm going to say 6. Get rid of that. Oh no, I've actually put 4. So that is going to be the end now. So I would argue here, with no points on the board in that 3rd quarter for the Phoenix, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But I think even if the Coventry Phoenix can stave off a running clock here, so 3rd and 6. Bowman just tries to sidearm it out, and I mean, to be fair, it was close. So 4th and 6. Boma got space it, pursued but wrapped up by the Titans. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So Titans are going to take over now. So 1st and 10 in, Mills is looking, and a great catch there. Absolutely sensational. Nothing else to say. And I will say, why I didn't, go mental there is because I always find it difficult to not go mental or to not like really put some juice behind that call when the sideline for the team that have got the play that may be doing it, they don't react either. They might just be everyday Sam Wilson, Mills drops back, looking wide open, but just a bit too left there. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Just an emergency there. And that ball is out. Oh, referees with a, I will give the referee some. I do like to give the referee some, level there, but that was a bit of a, that was a little bit of a late whistle. 3rd and 10. And again, the Titans trying to get back to Manchester. Everyone in the chat there. Right, Mills looking. Quick one out into the middle, but can't get it done. So Ledenkowski back on now. So Manchester Titans punting unit back on the field. So we're going to have a flag called on that anyway. But what a bounce though. Damn, what a bounce. I was too busy, in the aura of the flag there, but that looked like to be down at the 2. Or even the 1. But it's going to be a flag on. I don't think you can get better than that. I think that's going to be declined. We have a bit of cloud coming over the pitch, thankfully. That may even be from the 2 or the 1. Sorry, it's either the 2 or the 1. It's the 2.
Oh, rubbish!
So it's going to be on the 1. Sorry, on the 2. Why do I keep saying that? It's going to be on the 2-yard line. So Bowman's really going to need to drag the Phoenix here out of a difficult conversation. And that's going. That might even be a tackle for loss. I think that's going to be a tackle for loss. Ugh. Is it? Is it? Yeah, that's going to be the tackle for loss for the Phoenix, and they can't afford any more tackle for losses here. Oh, this is going to be 2 points on the board. I mean, O'Connor is the running back in for the Phoenix now. He's going to have it. He's going to create some space, but some diagonal run in there. So third down now, and they're going to go back to the 2. No, it's 3rd and 11. No. So it was on the 3. It was on the 3-yard line, and now they're on the 2. Now they're on the 2-yard line. And I mean, you hear the words punt unit, get ready in a situation like this. It's dire. It's dire. Phoenix needs something big here. Big Bomber just chucks it up, and there is no one in the vicinity. And the Titans want intentional grounding. It doesn't look like it's going to be there. And now this is a very, very tricky situation for the Coventry Phoenix. It's so weird, their jerseys are so bright, but they're so bright it's throwing the balance off. It's throwing the balance off. Right, so we're going to have a new punter in here for the Phoenix as well. El-Houari into punt, and to be fair, they get it away. But it is going to be returned there, and a great tackle there to actually knock the Titans backwards. And Aaron James does it, but the Titans still going to take over here. Within Coventry side, the field looks to be at the Phoenix 44. You know, the Titans would love to tell the tale that they were able to put a running clock on the Coventry Phoenix. Oh, big hit on the QB there, but so new QB in as well for the Manchester Titans. It's going to be Alex Ross in at QB for Manchester. 2nd and 10. And once again, the Phoenix snuffed that play out, and it's going to be a tackle for loss. There's a little bit of extras going on as well. Hopefully no one loses their heads and gives up any unnecessary yellow flags. So Ross drops back, Ross fires, and there is space here, gets around one defender, dragged down, but the Manchester Titans keep on ticking, and potentially the Titans may be able to tell that tale of the running clock. So Christian Dean on that reception for the Titans. Titans are having a look. Always funny when they do that. So from the 12 it looks like, runs straight in the middle, but the Phoenix snuff it out, but the Titans keep on pushing. He's still on his feet. Let's see how much they actually give there. Pardon me. Nathan Dukes on the run. Sorry. So 2nd and 9 now for the Titans. Trying to get loud. Ross is looking. Finds Dean again, but that ball is out. And there's a little bit of extras going. No, just a little bit of afters. No extras. So 3rd and 9 here for the Titans. So here we go now for the Manchester Titans again. Right, Ross is looking. Out to 81. And once again, stopping another big scoring opportunity there. Are the Coventry Phoenix, they're going to knock them back. I think at least a couple of yards there. Lelenkowski's on for the Titans. To put them at least past a point of 40 here. Widen it out for everyone. Lelenkowski has missed today. Will he miss now? He will not. 41-7 is the scoreline. As Coventry look to receive the ball again. I mean, it's been a lot quieter, mistakes-wise, for the Coventry Phoenix in this second half. But if we're being real, you can't let the Manchester Titans capitalise on mistakes. And it's as simple as that. It's been as simple as that all day today. Well, not all day, in the first half. With only 3 points scored. Lelenkowski with just a nice toe kick there, simple as. And to be fair, what I will say to the Coventry Phoenix is that they've had some decent returns today. But Chris Bowman, number 13 for the Phoenix, comes back out. Aaron Jones already lined up. Starting on their own 39. Begs the question of how much is left here, because looks like the Coventry Phoenix had a missing receiver there. There we go. Bowman's now looking, throws an absolute missile for, I tell you what, Oluwaseun was right there, just a little bit less on that, and we would have seen another incredible Oluwaseun. Touchdown, 2nd and 10 now for the Coventry Phoenix. Having a discussion with the referees, as you tend to do. Always do. Always discuss with your refs. But what was that call? Right, let's keep going with it. This game going. I mean, he had a lot of blue jerseys in his face. Big Bowman still managing to like find a general area, but
Nelson, take a breather.
and again, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with you next week at 2 p.m. Chris Badham's now in a running back for the Phoenix. 3rd and 10. It's 3rd down here. Badham's is going to have the ball. Badham's is going to have some space. Not enough there for. Not enough. Fourth and 9. Yes, back to the plug. Back to my plug. We'll be back with you next weekend for the Oxford Saints versus the London Blitz B. 2 teams undefeated. The Battle of the Central will take place at Tisley Park in Oxford. First, check to see if you can be there, number 1. Check to see if you can be there first. And if you can't, then watch the stream. I recommend going to Tisley Park. The food's great, they got a bar, they got seats. But if you can't make it, well, it's going to be live on Depth Chart Sports. Bit of a shorter kick there, going out of, no. Yeah, it's going to settle out bounds at the 12. Let me try and take a guess. 31? No? No, 28. I've got it wrong. So the score 41-7. Only seen 3 points so far in this second half. So Ross has got it, hands it off into the middle, and it's going to be a loss on the play now for the Manchester Titans. Second and 12 for the Titans. Yeah, begs the question. In the north, can the Titans reign supreme? It certainly looks that way. Second and 12 here for Manchester. Can they keep it going? Ross is looking for a shot there. Oh wow, what a pick! And that is Shadipo's got the moves, he runs into his own man. He's still going. And finally brought down. I mean, what an interception that was. You can't say anything other than that. That was absolutely incredible. I mean, let's be real. You can't say anything like that. That was absolutely incredible. I tell you what, it's times like that where sometimes this game just moves in slow motion. Shadipo doing absolute bullet time there. But I also got a shout out there, Tyrese Buckley, for getting his hands on the ball to start with. And we've got an injured Titan who's going off under his own power. So the Phoenix, I can't imagine there's much left of this game. They're going to take over on the Titans 30. Looking to just get anything back. Looking to put anything else on the board. Is there going to be a timeout here? Looks like a timeout called by the Titans. Right, I'm just unsure what's happening here, if I'm completely honest, because the chains haven't moved. The ball is down at the 30. I can't plug enough. Go and follow Depth Chart Sports on Instagram if you don't already. That's the other thing. A big long talk here. Again, like everyone's so happy, but the chains haven't moved. So, and the down marker hasn't been changed either. So, to be a fly not on the wall, but a fly over there, I'll be able to tell you what's going on. I ain't got the foggiest. Why are they moving it there? There we go. That took a while. I do wonder what they were deliberating. 1st and 10 Coventry. I thought we all knew that's what that was going to be. I thought we all knew that's what it was going to be. No, time out for the Titans. Right, here we go, back to football. Right, pops it up to 89. He's got space and speed around the outside. And a fantastic run there, and that is going to put the Coventry Phoenix right at that down marker. And that is going to be a second, going to be a 2nd and 1 here for the Phoenix. I mean, second down, I mean, I wish I could have, instead of 1, I wish I could have inches here because there's not much in this. So it's going to be a run up the middle here, dragged down. Dragged down here, going to have no gain on the play. Oh no, it is a fresh set of downs. Never mind. Never mind. Right, 2nd and 10 now for the Phoenix. Manchester having to lock in here. They don't want to allow any more Coventry points. So hand off to 28. Breaks 1. But gets just floored there. Not going to be without a gain though. Going to say a gain of 4 on the play there from my eye. And I think that is going to be... That is the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning here. And I tell you what, if the Coventry Phoenix can get out of this second half without a running clock after being 38-7 down going into... Oh, hang on. Hang on, I've got a message from why they took a timeout. I'm going to run the play first. Igbomma's looking. Igbomma's looking back corner. Oh my God! That was so close there for Jones. Just great defensive work there. But they're going to keep the offense out there. Oh. Right, Sam, I see what you mean. Yeah. For Sam Bloomfield, did you send me that clip? Yeah, I see what you mean. So 4th and 6 now for Coventry. Probably their last shot to put some more points aboard. The bomber rolls, looks for Jones, but fires it overhead. So with that, 2 timeouts on the board for Manchester. Yeah, Manchester's got to be. You've got to take the positives you can here. So Ross is looking. Ross stumbles but finds his feet again. Runs into a big puddle there. Going to play a 2nd and 4. Yeah, no timeouts being burnt here. So we're going to be. I imagine we'll see the end of this game shortly. Maybe a couple of plays left in it. But again, you've got to take the little wins here. And Coventry not allowing a running clock, I think, is something that you can be happy with. Settles down, so the clock is going to stop here. 3rd and 4. Yeah, I'm certainly surprised here. But I mean, the Titans looking dominant. Simple as that. I mean, again, it sets up. I think they're going to be ruling the roost when it comes to the north, and I think it's going to be interesting to see when it comes time for the postseason. Whether it be the Blitz, whether it be the Cats, potentially. whoever it is that has to make the journey up to Bellevue. And bobbled there, so clock is stopping here. Fourth and four. So it looks like the Coventry Phoenix will actually be getting another chance on offense here. So Schofield back. Looks like Schofield may have taken off his gloves. Titans missing a gunner. Bit of a low snap, flag on the play. So it looks like a full start on the Titans. Yeah, full start on the Titans. So 4th and 9 now. So Ledekowski just settling back a little bit there. Good snap. Oh, they needed a block there, did the Phoenix. Calling a fair catch at the 40. So simple as this now. Coventry can try and get some level of catharsis here. Big bonus back. Can they get something going? Way almost. 1st and 10 for the Phoenix. Inside of 2 minutes. I mean, inside of 2 minutes they were 2 pick sixes in the last. Inside 2 minutes. Igboma steps up. There's certainly some space for him. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have a first down in a bit. Tries to a small hurdle there, but fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. He saw a hole. He went for it. And he's going to be now inside of Titans territory. He certainly impressed me today. It's now on the 43-yard line of the Titans. Low snap. Igboma does manage to jump on it. And the clock is going to continue to run here. Timeout called by the Coventry Phoenix. I mean, for me, when it's the case of this, right? How many games do teams get to play a year? You know, obviously you've got your 8, but that is 2 games less than, to be fair, both the Prem South and the Prem North thought they were going to play this year, with the London Warriors move to the ALFE and is dissolution the right word of the Scunthorpe Alphas? Igboma's looking for a bomb, looking for Ola Watson again, just fires it over his head. So I'm all for letting everyone get as many in-game snaps as possible. I get it. You know, like this game. This game's decided. If you got some timeouts to put your guys on the field against some of the highest level competition you'll face, I'm all about it. Let the boys play. Let everyone play. Boma's looking to the other side. 4th and 15. 4th and 15. Again, we weren't inside running clock. So likely to be the last offensive play of the day for the Coventry Phoenix. I mean, unless they can create magic, but, you know, we move. 85, doesn't seem to know where to line up. Fourth and 15 here for the Phoenix. Boma's looking, pocket collapses, and he is sacked. Again, picked up by his teammates. And the Manchester Titans are going to take over in Coventry Phoenix side of the field. Let's see what the call is here from the Titans. But it does make me wonder. I mean, a very heavy formation here. It wouldn't surprise me if this is going to be Ross taking the knee, and he is. And Pete Parsons has the ball. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, what a performance by the Manchester Titans. With this win, it looks very, very clear that they will be hosting a semi-final playoff game at Bellevue come the playoffs. But for the Coventry Phoenix, gotta be a dejecting loss after what was a disastrous 2-minute warning in the first half. We'll be back with you next week as we have a clash, and I absolutely cannot wait. I've got my hairs are standing up for this one, ladies and gentlemen. The undefeated Oxford Saints versus the undefeated Blitz B. Happening at Tisdale Park, coming your way next Sunday at 2 p.m. I know it's sometimes, you'll hear people say, you do not want to miss this. But let me tell you something, you do not want to miss that one coming your way next week. I've been Chris Tebber, this has been Depth Chart Sports, and in the year of our Lord, 2026. Right now, here, today, the scoreline in this game is going the way of the Manchester Titans, 41, the Coventry Phoenix, 7. Be there next week. Let's keep it going. Let's keep football fun. Thank you all very much.